Greetings, humans, and welcome once again to this side of the woods. We are once again playing some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. We've got a new face in the menu. I noticed this yesterday when I closed the game. Well, not yesterday, sorry, 2 days ago. Is it correct to say face or unface? Because they're wearing a mask. Okay, anyways, let's continue where we left off. We were once again aboard the Ebon Hawk after leaving the secret Jedi temple on Telos, and we now have a castaway. Scratch that, stowaway. The moment I said that, it's like, I think I said the wrong word. I did. And now we have Bao Dur here with us. I guess we could talk to them
General,
to get some.
are you all right?
What are you talking about?
You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators.
You're on to talk. I was inspired by your arm. Are you sure you haven't been chewing a power cable? When one is in touch with the force, it can manifest itself visibly. I was inspired by your arm. When it's in touch with the force, it can manifest itself.
Was there something you wanted me for?
Where did you pick up that remote anyways? Maybe?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off.
Ooh. Hey,
just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
What does it do other than follow you around? That's good to be in it. Can you build one? What does it do other than follow you around?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs.
That sounded mischievous. I don't understand what the droid is saying, but that sounded mischievous. Like
I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
They've been able to the situation. Use your own way. What are you doing? To talk about. How did you lose your armor?
I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. Figured I'd get a new one.
That seemed a bit rush. I was being serious.
If you were me, you'd probably want to joke about it too. Actually, it was a souvenir from Malachor. I was lucky I didn't lose more. But at least it gave me something to do, right? Everyone always said I was probably half machine anyway. Something else I can help you with?
I hope that didn't hurt his feelings or anything. What are you doing?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape. General? You
don't have to call me General. You need to still call me General. I was just wondering what you've been doing since the war ended. I just wanted to talk to you.
Yes, General?
What did you wanted to talk about? Maybe.
Why did you decide to fight?
When I said to restore the Jedi served no one with inaction. It was a mistake. I should have respected the Constitution. I was executed in a great battle. The Jedi serve no one with inaction. I think this is the thing that resonates with me the most.
The war went poorly before Revan and the Jedi lent aid to the Republic. Many of us believed the Jedi to be cowards who were afraid to face the Mandalorian threat. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
Because the reason was any for training, so you wanted revenge. Like many of the Jedi, I could not stand by and watch. Yeah.
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
Yeah, change to resist such strong emotions. Yeah, I felt to the rush of life when Mandalorians were cut down. I detached myself from the frenzy of battle. It was impersonal. None of them actually does resonate with me, because I'd like to think that out of these three, the one that I feel like resonates the most with me is kind of like the third. I detached myself from the frenzy of battle. It was impersonal.
I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle took control of me, drove me forward. It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
What's your opinion of the Telos situation?
If the Republic would just rein Zerka in, there'd be no problem. But as long as Zerka is allowed to undermine the Ithorians' efforts, Telos will remain dead.
I can't take seeing my work being used by those bloodsuckers.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it, so let's talk about something else.
Oh,
Something else I can help you with?
I fucked with Circa, so...
Why did...
Oh, okay. So I just get the same thing.
The war...
I'm just getting the same thing, so I'm just gonna say the same just in case
do you...
it changes anything. So...
Was there something...
Never mind. Do they get like a something from the mistakes? Lightsaber, yeah, found items, surface stress, some additional parts will be able to constrain you. I don't know if this is like gonna give me like a clear, hey, you can do this now. Okay, I'm gonna talk to T3. Could you please move in around the city to find you? How's the Evan Hawk? You're gonna give me this subject once again. You look like several damage over the years. Yeah, upgraded an item for me. Any programming spike? No, I'll be doing now. How's the Evan Hawk? I think I'll go with that. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Today, I appreciate your help. Keep up the routine with sense. If something goes wrong, I'll hold you responsible. Oh my god. Seriously, say that well, you have a sense. But I have no questions for you. I'm gonna go with good job. With T3, I really appreciate your help. I'll be going now. Okay, I do want my friends to feel appreciated. I was gonna say, are they in the same room? Because I think Kreia was here before. Okay, let's look at them again.
Welcome, exile. Is there something you need?
Are you alright?
Yes, your features, your stance. There is a calm about you that I did not notice on Telos.
What do you mean?
There is an energy about you, a lightness in your movements. It is something I have seen in only the most disciplined and revered of the Ichani weapon masters. Yet it comes to you with ease.
To feel better, I feel more in touch with my surroundings and others. Can I ask you some questions? I do feel better, feel more in touch with my surroundings and others, maybe.
It shows in your features. It is beautiful to see.
Can I ask you some
You
questions?
may ask.
Did H's mention me? I want to ask about you, but you look different than your sister. Are you called Handmaidens? Do you have a name? What are you doing? Can you teach me some fighting moves? Do you have a name?
Before entering Atris's service, yes, I carried a name, as all the children of the Ichani do.
What was it?
It is not important.
Okay.
My title and rank is of consequence, not my name. I take value in Atris's service, not in myself.
You take value in yourself as well. So I'll say you have no value to me. You have no value to me. That's not a question. You should take value in yourself as well.
We all have value in our oaths to others, and the promises we make. When we make that pledge, we are pledging ourselves to something greater. When importance is placed on the self, then by such acts the galaxy is unmade.
There is some truth in what you say is a judgment of me. Are you judging of me? Are you making some comment about turning from the Jedi Code? About me turning from the... Do you think that I lost myself when I disobeyed Jedi? I had other questions. Oh, these three are kind of confrontational. Which one's the least of them? Is there some... Do you think I lost myself when I disobeyed the Jedi? Maybe?
I do not know. That is a question you must ask yourself.
Right now, the only question I'm asking myself is why I'm letting you stay. Keep that being said, so I will maybe regret them. Some other questions. I have some other questions.
You may ask.
Yeah, she's mentioned me. Did Atris ever mention me?
She said you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
Oh, she's just teasing you. I'm really not a bad guy. She's exaggerating going to war was. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it. Oh.
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause
Damn.
except your own animal instincts. And she told us why you fell to the dark side.
I didn't know. What dark side? Why was that? I didn't talk about the dark side. And why is that?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
So I didn't. I keep fighting the Jedi Civil War. That doesn't explain why I stopped fighting after the Mandalorian War. If that were the case, I would have fought in the Jedi today. I will forget. So why didn't I keep fighting in the Jedi Civil War?
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with them, because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
Force aside, I was tempted to talk with Jedi, but I didn't. I did not march with the Ram because it was my choice. Okay, some questions. It isn't true, but she's entitled to her opinion. Anything else?
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Expressed feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
Could be wrong about me, but yeah. What do you think Atris' heart says?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
Funny that she's mentioning that. No, we should fight Atris. If I fought Atris, then that might make the truth come out. So if I crush Atris, destroy them. But I have no wish to fight Atris, maybe.
Then her expressed feelings will have to suffice.
If I fought Atris, then would that make the truth come out?
Perhaps it may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
And there is some truth in that. I had some other
You
questions.
may ask.
Okay, let's see. I want to talk about... Do you look
I
different
honor
to
the
your...
face of my mother. It is not something usually spoken of in the company of others.
Is your mother by the same father? I put him in no offense. I put him in no offense.
There is no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Is it a sensitive subject, maybe?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Okay.
You may
Well,
ask.
let's got our questions then. Why are you called the Handmaidens? Okay, let's go with that, and
We
maybe
attend
then I'll...
Atris. It is the duty of all of us, from the first of my sisters to me, the last of the Handmaidens.
You're the last of the Handmaiden? Of them?
I am the last of the Handmaidens. This is correct. I train so that one day that will no longer be true.
That's good, impressive, as is your devotion to your training. If you're distracted by the use of your rank. Hey, hello Kayla. How you doing? How you feeling? It's good, impressive as your devotion to your
That is not entirely correct. There are times I am distracted. Perhaps once having known the ways of the Jedi, you may understand what occupies my thoughts.
Sure, I think I know exactly what she means.
There is much knowledge on Telos, and only one of the Jedi remain. There is so much about their ways of battle, their forms, their stances, that may be lost forever if the last of the Jedi is taken from the galaxy.
There's no the truth of Jedi's teachings. I believe it is the farthest thing from it. Combat is not the Jedi way, and it's not my way. So that occupies your thoughts to use those combat techniques would be tragic indeed. When they feed violence in others, limited it weakens as well. Okay, that's the... And you would preserve it for... Is that what occupies those... To lose those combat techniques would be tragic indeed. I think I'll go with that.
I know your meaning, but I have not been clear on mine. Stance, form, discipline are a means of expression and communication. They speak one's heart and one's devotion to their cause.
Okay, I was just rereading the first part that she said. So if you want at around like 22, if you have enough energy, because I don't know how tired you are. Oh, okay, I was about to ask if you felt tired or not. Okay, so I'll continue playing this, but I mean, if you had an early dinner, that means you could also go earlier to bed if you're feeling very tired, which is always a good thing. Wait, stand from the... Okay. Devotion to their cause. Devotion to cause is not the best way to go into with others. So you consider other means of extra... I agree, just have devotion. I prefer obedience, because I must forget it has some good... Devotion to their cause. I think I might go with that, maybe.
Yes, the methods you use to meet your opponents speak truer than any words can express. When you risk pain or death, there is no truer sacrifice or strength.
Courage is not the best way to communicate with others, so you consider children a means of expression. The thing is, she's not referring to the act of killing, she's referring to combat, like the whole thing of being merciful when it has to be showing strength, showing anger, all that. I agree, she'll have power to do with your goals. So I kind of... Not a greater show of fealty, maybe. But I'm kind of disloyal in a way, so I don't think that would resonate too much with me. As the character, I mean, because I did betray like the Jedi Order, like I wasn't blindly loyal. I guess I was in a way loyal to Revan, but not till the end either. So I say I go with Dragon. 51 months. Oh my God, that's a lot of months. Thank you so much for that. Big hearts. And Duolingo is not that bad. I've heard that Duolingo threatens you in your sleep if you don't do your homework, though, to take that into account. Okay, I think I'm going to go with number 3. That's the one.
It was to the Jedi traitor Malak. It was to the Jedi traitor Revan. When Taris was destroyed, it showed Malak's heart through its execution and intent. It was brutal, without finesse, but showed his commitment to defeat the Jedi.
I did read that
Yet
you were a
with
little
Revan,
bit tired
there
as
was
well.
the same commitment, but it was a subtle thing, like weaving threads in a tapestry or strokes upon a canvas. She spoke through battles and tactics in a way one could never do in words. She showed her heart at Malachor V, and finally at the end of the Jedi Civil War. I believe she was speaking to Malak in that final battle, though few knew it.
I was about to ask, Duolingo also teaches you chess? I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it only taught languages. There was one day that I took the lesson later than usual, and the app thought I had missed the lesson, and the icon was angry. Oh my God, I'm packing and will need to go to bed early. Yeah, that's kind of what I read. I'm using it to learn Korean. Ooh, oh, so you've actually started with the Korean. Because you did mention that you were like wondering. I'm like, we're doing to my dark side. The Force drove Revan to do what need to be done. That is all. What do you think Revan was saying? I would not describe so much fortune their hate and violence. What do you think Revan was saying?
Through battle, Revan was meeting betrayal with betrayal, and showing Malak the pain he had inflicted on his master. What stronger display than death for conveying one's sense of being betrayed by one's own student? Revan's anger must have been great indeed. I would have wished to have been there for that final exchange.
She's
and
speaking
seen the
heresy,
truth of their
kind
conflict with each other.
And Malak, we're driven only by the dark side. I don't want to say this because I don't really agree with that. I need some other I have some other questions, so I'm not gonna say it. Okay, I've kind of asked both of these. Like, I mean, this I didn't select it per se, but well, I guess maybe I could get some information about her. I don't know if it's gonna be different. You know what? I'll try.
She speaks of you often in anger, but her movements, the motion of her hand, her eyes, Do not share the anger of her words. They are only the signs of loss. It has been almost the count of 10 years, yet the thought of you burns within her still.
Yay, I'm fishing I'm on 160-ish streak. Oh. Wait, did you mix two messages there? I need to say hello, thank you, coffee, cake, tea, juice, and please help us learn the structure they have for something and something and something or something. Oh, you mean like the conjunction and the disjunction? Did you, like, Dragon, in the same message, did you mention like relationship and also a streak in Duolingo at the same time? That confused me. If you're officially in a relationship, congrats. I think you did hint out a little bit yesterday. Yes, I celebrated them by the... Oh, you separated... Okay, you separated them by with the thing, with the yes. Yeah, congrats! It hasn't been 10 years though. Yet the thought of staying with me, well, we didn't part on the best of terms. She made her feelings clear at my trial. Did not part on the best of terms. I think I'll say that.
I believe that your leaving the Jedi Order may have hurt her more than she will ever admit. It is a difficult thing to speak of, to see Atris unable to confront such strong emotion within herself. You did not care for her, did you? Atris is beautiful and wise.
Before shoot at me. Oh my god, holy shit, okay. I always thought she hated me. No one choose with the Jedi. I did not feel for her that way. If she had told me what she felt, perhaps the future would have been different. Cared for her, but such things were never spoken. It's difficult to feel anything for one so cold. I don't know what... I think this is like the whole thing where I have to establish a canon, because obviously I don't know the story of my character or what he went through, so I'm kind of making it up on the go, and that's going to stay as canon. No, I feel like... My gosh, I must be tired. Everything's still separated. Yeah, don't worry. I did understand. I care for her, but such things were never spoken. I think maybe something like this could be an interesting one.
I have heard that Jedi sometimes renounce the code by loving another and fall from the Order, and there are others who keep such unions secret.
Sometimes yes, sometimes I have. You've been watching too many bad holovids. Technically, you're kind of supposed to be female. Yeah, I know. I've also made Revan canonically female as well, by accident. Because I didn't know how the thing worked. That's actually when I realized, like, oh, some of the stuff I say actually becomes canon. Like, in my story. Like, I don't mean canon in general, but, like, in my canon. Oh, that was my fault. You've been watching... sometimes it happens. I think the train is pulling a bindo. Part of the failing of Jedi's denial of love is not something that can be denied without losing part of yourself or the connection to those that are shown you to protect. I think that is kind of true. As a matter of fact, wasn't this one of the main philosophies that Luke had that went against the old Jedi Order when he became Grand Master? I think this was one of the points, like, love does make sense.
I see. So, there are such unions?
Sometimes it happens. You have been watching too many. I think there is... Sometimes, yes, it happens.
That is what I have heard. I was not sure if it was something you had seen or experienced.
No, not personally. I think all Jedi tend to at one time or another. I think all Jedi are tempted at one time or another, to be honest.
I see. I have asked you many questions. I did not mean to. There are questions that have gathered over years, and I did not wish to ask Atris.
Oh, god damn it. Are you... Okay, thank you. I was about to say if anyone was gonna shoot that bot or not. If you have any others, you're always welcome to ask any full sphere questions and their answers. Forget it, I have other questions. If you have any others, you are always welcome to ask. I do want to be nice to the...
I hope this creates some measure of trust between us.
To the people here. It does, and I think I want to ask you something else. Let's see, maybe.
You may ask.
Okay, the name was a dodgy thing. I would like to return to you. What are you doing? What are you doing, maybe?
I am training, so that if danger should strike,
Okay, so
my
she was
body and
doing
my
stuff.
reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to
But I
focus my
pop in
attention
at
on,
least before
I
sleeping.
fear
the
my
night
sanity
clothes.
will erode as well.
Wait, what do you mean with that message? Thought? Oh! Oh my god, I am slow at reading today. I don't know why I read thought like 3 or 4 times and it didn't register. Oh. Thought I'd pop in at least before. I see. I don't know where I got the ones from. At least before sleeping night both. Good night, Dragon. I hope you have some good sleep. And considering that you are traveling, I hope you have safe travels and that everything goes well. Do have some good rest. That is important before traveling. I could always play Bazak with that. I fear my sanity will erode. Seems that you might have a little more practice against a live opponent. Some fighting moves. Could always play Bazak with that. Seems like you might have a little more practice against a live opponent. Can you teach me some fighting moves, maybe?
Training is something reserved for certain caste members of the Achani, but I do not see the harm in instructing you in some basic principles. I do not understand how you and Atris fight, but I will instruct you on how Achani children are raised on warfare.
That seems a good place as I need to begin. Yeah, I think I'll say that.
All Achani fighting principles rely on foundations. If one does not understand the most basic of fighting moves, it is not possible to understand the higher tiers.
This makes
It is
sense.
similar to learning the alphabet of a language before being able to use words, then sentences.
I understand. I am ready. Can I explain this? Yeah.
As a foundation, I will instruct you in our elementary movements. The body itself is the first weapon you must master. It is not something that can be described. Let us duel, you and I, and that shall teach you more than my words can. Use only your hands and feet to strike at me, nothing else, or our combat shall be over. Do not resort to using any items or any force techniques you may possess. Such things will obstruct learning.
Alright, no force powers, weapons, right. Let's go ahead.
Very well. I shall match my movements to resist your efforts.
Is it
And do
gonna
not hold
automatically-
back, or I will hurt you.
Okay, we're gonna start with power attack. Maybe the flurry of blows afterwards. Dark side power points gained, light side points gained, net light side gift. Influence gained, high Handmaiden. Critical strike. I seem to be a little bit stronger than her. Yeah.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. I now have a favor to ask you.
A favor?
The weapon the Jedi use, the Force, I would like to know more about it.
What do you want to know?
It is not something you can see or fight, yet the Jedi use it and struggle with it their entire lives.
It's a difficult thing to describe. I don't know what its loss feels like. It's a difficult thing to describe.
Please, I wish to know.
Okay. Shit. Okay, here we go. Philosophical stuff. Imagine awakening and hearing the heartbeat of the galaxy for the first time. It's like a current that passes through you and carries you with it to all places it touches. The warmth of the sun without the glare. You can feel its light and its heat, but there is no harshness to it. It is so many things, yet you know when you feel it without question. And I know what this feels like. You'll know when you die, so unless you wish to die, let me be. Oh my god. I think it's going to be like the current. I think that's the thing I associate more with the Force.
I see. Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
It was a pleasure. Okay. And I will re-equip everything. Vibro sword. I wish I could use the... I am a lot around the light side, although I did get a little bit of dark side there before, but... Why are you targeting? Okay. Oh god, what was I gonna... I was about to say, did... Oh. So that my defense actually goes... Defense bonus -1. Why do I get a defense bonus -1? Ah, crap. Where was the... Ah, here it is. Workbench. Is there something that gives me like a penalty to the vibro sword? Equipped and equipped. What? Oh, okay, but this one's equipped by... Wait. Okay, Sabrak grips. Ah, it gives him 1 attack in exchange for 1 defense. Okay, that's alright. I had the question. Okay. I am guessing that I will get the lightsaber over time. That's kind of what I'm guessing. There's a part of me that actually wants to Google that, just to make sure. I'm gonna actually save. I have not saved in a while. Talking to the people. Talking to the P. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick Google. I hope I don't get any spoilers here and there. Getting a lightsaber KOTOR II. Okay, yeah, it's pretty much like I will find the pieces and they will give me like...
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
Oh my god. As many as I want to come with us and help us. Only as many as I need, only as many as will sacrifice themselves to me. As many as want to come with us and help us.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time.
And they will be
They will
welcome.
follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
Yeah, they're my friends, not my followers. That makes you think they obey me.
Do not cloak one word within another. Friends. Do friends not follow? Do friends not form a hierarchy of their own, no matter how small the circle?
They are your friends too. You could learn to see in that way rather than as followers. Unless you think they obey me. I serve such obedience. Unless you think they obey me.
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
No, what?
They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold or something to fight against. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
And what about you?
I am but a mirror whose only purpose is to show you what your own eyes cannot yet see.
They're my friends and tools.
I care not which of the words you use, as long as you make use of that which you forge. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
A discussion, perhaps, for another time.
Influence. Any other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
Don't seem to like the Handmaiden. Why?
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
Okay, I trust. I'm just gonna get you all should stand together. Good trouble for us, but then perhaps we should stop talking about it and simply eliminate it. Questions?
Ask,
maybe?
and I will
The others
answer.
seem a little bit too confrontational. Kreia, what are you, a Jedi or a Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
I mean, she's kind of a fallen Jedi, kind of like myself, but I know she's gonna end up being a little bit cuckoo. Other questions?
Ask, and I will answer.
Do you know Atris at all? What is wrong with your eyes, maybe?
There is nothing wrong with my sight, if that is your question. I see all that I need, though the seeing of things flesh and blood has failed me some time ago. They were distractions only. Ask, and I will answer.
And she does have, like, completely white eyes. Do you know Atris at all?
I know her as much as I know any Jedi.
Influence
If you have
figure.
other questions, you may ask those, but on Atris, I can provide you no answers that you cannot find on your own. Ask, and I will answer.
It's giving me lots of influence things here. I had questions about Rona Master Such Force Against the Republic.
A discussion, perhaps, for another time.
She's not, like, being very forward because she's not...
Ask.
Doesn't agree very much with my ways of conducting things, pretty much. Do you know anything about the Sith who persuade us? You have to answer this,
Nothing
right?
more than we already know, and anything else I know would be useless. There is danger in such knowledge, even if I was certain of the ones who hunt you.
Okay, I'll be going now. You don't seem to want to answer, pretty much. I don't know if there's a way of seeing, like, the influence. Oh, you're level 6. Is there any way of seeing, like, the influence that you have on people? I can actually Google that now. Influence KOTOR II. How to see. How to check companion influence. You can see your influence with companions by looking at the companion's dialogue and story progression. There's no built-in meter. Okay. So there's pretty much no built-in meter that tells me this person is being like I'm getting the influence, I'm not getting the influence, but I mean, it's pretty clear. Kreia, I do not have much influence over her. Looks like the remains of HK units, but okay. Repair initiates a control cluster. You have installed a droid's control cluster. Oh, whoops. Okay, step away. Little by little, constructing that. I think we're just missing Atton, right? Out of the people. Should be in the cockpit. Let me talk to Atton.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
Feels I'm more in touch in the force than I ever have been. Starts to swim, but even with everything that's happening, I feel at peace. What do you mean? I had some question for you.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
Some questions for you.
All right. What did you want to know?
Yeah, teach me to play Pazak. That's the only thing I can ask.
All right, but I'm out of credits. So it's Republic Senate rules.
Probably Senate rules.
That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything.
Fair
It's
enough.
like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
Okay, I love it.
Sure, shouldn't be a problem. It's basically a numbers game, but I can give you the ground rules.
Yeah. No, there's a Pazak will show up in your complete quest section of your journal screen whenever you need to access it. Nice. Okay. You did not give me the thing. Oh, okay, they're all... Okay. Oh, it's the other way around. Sorry. I did the same thing twice. I did the other time as well, I think. Yes. Was it like 22 or something like that, I think? City's tight. $19. Okay, I do not get the rules. Pazak, here we go. I had an opponent with exceeding a total of 20. If Versal is greater than 20 at the end of the turn, a boss, the opponent wins the set. Player must win 3 sets to win a match. From the same deck, from their hand, discards a bit of a main deck. Okay. I think I know the base rules now. Oh wait, so you seem pretty kind. It's almost steamy of you. Look, you were in progress when I first met you. I'm fine. In fact, I haven't felt this good in a long time.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there.
Huh.
Sounds good.
Okay, flip a sec. Let's see. Okay, so now that I know how to play, let's see how this works. That is a bullshit. Give me more. Give me more. More. Ooh. Wait, I can't play 2 cards? Oh, fuck. I thought I could play 2 cards, that's my bad. Just when I said that I knew how to play now. Really? I can't win. My god, okay. Well, I guess the next thing I have to do is go to somewhere. Paragus 2, Telos Citadel Station, Onderon, Nar Shaddaa, Dantooine, and Korriban. Let's go to the station, see if they have our money. La 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 la. I don't know if this music is copyrighted, so I'm gonna start speaking over it. I think I did the same thing last time. Is it the exact same animation? I think it is. But I'm speaking over it just in case, just so happens that this music is copyrighted, because I am not sure if this music might be copyrighted, because Star Wars is Star Wars, and Star Wars sometimes has strict copyright stuff on it. And if I hadn't, well, this is slightly different animation, I think, than the previous time that we were here. Okay, we're done. Okay, let's maybe leave the ship. Which way out? This way out. Just gonna have a quick look. Wait, cancel. We can bring her along and him maybe. I love how they're all like blue, and then you have her. Okay. I'm gonna take her with me just because it's like, oh, she's never. Oh, okay. Actually, I should probably give you some clothes. Oh, level up. Yes. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you some clothes. Because you took everything off. It's a rack combat suits. Okay, she was using clothing before, right? Yep. Do you have any... Wait, I was gonna say, do you have any powers? But I just realized that you are a... that you do not... You're not power... Like, you're not force sensitive. Also, I did not want to give you that. You can wear heavy. Whoopsie. Okay. So, what is your current modifier? 20. Okay, if I gave you something like this, 22. Okay, I think you do take advantage of that. We are going to give you circa defensive gauntlets, I think, because you do fight like... Okay. We're gonna give you a energy shield, cardio regulator, oh, or an exchange utility belt. Because I'm guessing that your stats are gonna probably be stronger around strength. How can I see that? Here we go. Yeah, your main strength and dexterity, so these two are good. I'll leave that there. And weapon-wise, I think you're probably good with the Handmaiden staff. You're very good with that. How about the Force Spike? Okay, which one's better? 2 to 12, 2 to 12, 2020, 2022. Usable by Handmaiden. Okay, only a Handmaiden can use this. Okay, 6 to 16 plus 11. And if I use this, 6 to 16 plus 13. This one's better. Okay, you're keeping this. And maybe I will give you... Nah, you don't really need that. Oh, whoops, wrong. Okay, I think we're done. You're done with that equipment. Oh! I was going to say, this looks a little different. Storage! Okay, now we can loot more stuff. We have access to new places. This is where we first landed and we only got like the cutscene because obviously we're hauled away by the TSF. Yeah, of course that's locked. I'm not gonna bust that even though I could. Whoops. Okay, I was just checking to see if there was anything back there. Okay. Open this hallway door. Should close. And that's now open. Okay. Let's take the... Wasn't there a fast travel around here? Or am I completely mistaken? Information terminal. Oh, so it's this one. Okay. For some reason I thought this was to open the door. Okay, transistor module. I believe it was a residential module with the Circa Corporation. Okay, and they're the other way. I always get turned around here for some reason. I don't know why. How are you doing on my credits? Do you have the credits for me? I have gathered the credits. I owe you here. Okay, so you did give them back. Keep my return for the credentials. Parts. Okay, I'll be going now. And I got my money back. Heck yeah. Okay, so it was a true, like, it wasn't an investment. Sorry, my mouse was all over there. It wasn't a proper investment. But I did get, like, the... Okay, active quest. Here we go. Right, I'd say if I was about to meet you. High stakes. T3 equal source. Okay, and the bonus mission. Droid chassis and droid processor. Alright, so I got my money back, which was the reason why I was coming here. So now I should start, I should decide where to go next. Just to another module, we're going to go to the dock module. Where should I go? I mean, Nar Shaddaa was brought up a couple of times already.
Don't you ever give it a rest? Fine, don't mind me. I just need to get some stuff from the cargo hold.
You know the first tier of styles, but you're holding back because I am unarmed. Tell me where you were trained.
What can I say? I'm a quick study.
You lie. Few know the Echani styles by reflex.
Oh yeah? Guess you saw a lot of the world while you were freezing your cargo hold off in the Ice Academy. Didn't you, sister? Next time I walk in here, I'm carrying a blaster. Oh yeah, one other thing. Don't think I haven't noticed the way you've been sparring with our ex-Jedi friend. This isn't some pleasure yacht. So if I did know all the Echani movements, I might know more than just the first tier, including the etiquette rituals. So keep your hands where I can see them.
Fool.
Shut up.
Okay, there's a little bit of animosity between those two. Copy. It's that way. Okay. Actually, give me the rundown if you can again. T3. You can you give me the Jedi Masters again? Okay. Dantooine. Nashda. Ondor. Korriban. And Telos. Okay. We're going now. So it doesn't give me any more information, just like, here are the Jedis. You choose. Okay, so let's see. Ondor is temperate. It's a forest terrain cockpit, easy spaceport. Nar Shaddaa, decaying urban zones. Climate temperate. Refugee landing pad. Landing pad. Temperate grasslands, Konda Plain settlement, and arid climate, volcanic terrain, and Darshi settlement. Dreshy. Nar Shaddaa has been brought up a couple of times. I'm kind of tempted to go there and then do like something like this or something like that. And let's go Nar Shaddaa first. See where that takes us. Also, I'm gonna split this video into two if I'm going to be doing the full 2 hours of So actually, as I am saying this, this might be the moment where I cut, because we're roughly an hour in.
Well, here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
It's Nal Hutta, so you've got a lot of explosion ex-soldiers in Nar Shaddaa. How hard would it be to find a Jedi here? I mean, I kind of know what Nal Hutta is, but...
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts.
It's the Hutts.
Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
Sector awareness, you sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the star lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
GG sector Okay, was there a refugee sector?
Not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians. and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
So there's also an ex-soldier in
Yeah,
that.
some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
How hard would it be to find a Jedi here? I'm guessing very
It won't
hard.
be easy.
Yeah.
There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive.
How hard will it be to hide here?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive.
Alright, so let's go ahead and say, then let's take the Hawk in for
I
landing.
plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
And suddenly we get Darth Nihilus appearing there like, hi, I came for a Burger King.